You know, we're really excited here. So Nick, tell me what's going on. Everyone's talking about what happened yesterday with Roseanne DeMoro first initiating. She mentioned her support of the Draft Bernie movement. Then we had Nina Turner on TYT Politics. Man, how are you feeling about the movement right now?
It's very exciting, Tim. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just an explosion of support here. Coming here, we didn't really know what we were going to find. You know, 4 months ago, we didn't know what we were going to find. This whole thing started just 4 months ago. It was just a dream back then. Now you see what it is now. That's how fast things can change. Bernie talks about it all the time. You know, here, I feel like it was a major presence. You know, people all over the place wanted to talk about it from all across the country. And so last night, for anyone who doesn't know, after Bernie's speech at the atrium here, Roseanne DeMoro took the stage and she said, you know, for all of the Draft Bernie supporters out there, those of us, and we'd been cheering for Bernie throughout the hit Bernie speech and saying, Bernie, start a new party, Bernie, start a new party, which actually he giggled and he laughed about it. We got that on camera. He laughed about it and smiled. And Roseanne came up and afterwards and she said to all the Draft Bernie people in the audience,
I'm going to do a few questions, but I want to thank all the Draft Bernie people. I'm with you.
Are you?
You're here. I'm here. Thank you. Nurses, are we with them? Are you all with us? Just saying. I always say heroes aren't made, they're cornered.
I am with you. And the crowd just exploded again. It's such an amazing moment. Yeah, it's amazing. Dr. West, Josh Fox, you know, it's real like progressive luminaries, you know, who are really realizing, you know, and Nina herself, you know, Nina Turner, Senator Nina Turner, who loves us on social media, retweeting our donate link, you know, retweeting that drafting Nina Tulsi and Bernie is a knockout punch.
Right.
So, yeah, no, it's really exciting. We've come so far, and I feel like the momentum is so incredibly on our side.
You know, a lot of people were very skeptical of it. You know, I was one of the people that was supportive of it because I see the logic behind it. Hey, we want Bernie to be involved in this new party, to come a new direction. Let's provide the momentum. We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going and build it, and then call them and say, hey, look what we already have. Is that sort of like the idea? Am I getting that right?
That's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. You know, and when you're forming a party, there's a preliminary step where you're really gathering support, you know, and you're building consensus around the idea. That's the stage that we're in now, you know, and we certainly hope that Bernie will join us in this stage.
Right.
But regardless of what Bernie does, we need a new party. We need a people's party. You know, the Democratic Party is not representing us, you know. And so, yeah, as we go further along into, you know, formalizing that base, actually getting people together, more and more people together, you know, around the idea of creating a people's party, you know, we're going to be able to show Bernie more and more and more that this is what people want and that we're really working towards this, you know, in a really tangible way.
Absolutely.
So, and you know, and I feel like what we're doing here is great proof of it. So,
and just so people have a little clarification, Draft Bernie movement is not just about Bernie. It's about what? What would you in that sentence with?
So that's right. The most important part of that is People's Party. Most important part of the name, because that's what it's all about. You know, because we need a party that represents the actual people in this country, you know, that fights, as Bernie said, for environmental, racial, social, economic justice. That's not the establishment parties. That's not what we have. And, you know, people know that, Tim.
Absolutely.
And people, that's why people are leaving the Democratic Party. It's amazing. Bernie's worked so hard to bring people into the Democratic Party, you know, for the past few months. And everything that Trump has done should also be building the Democratic Party as such an unpopular president. Right. But instead, people are leaving the Democratic Party and they're going independent. You know? And so that to me says, you want to know what the American people want?
Right.
That's what the American people want. There's a direction to the country, and it's into independent politics. People are leaving. The number of independents is way, way higher than the Democrats or Republicans.
Absolutely.
You know, 42%. The Democrats only 28%. And so all of those people are independent because they want a new party.
Absolutely.
57% of the country says they want a new party.
It's
So
pretty simple and plain. It's just that people are so skeptical. People are, they're looking for solutions. They want it to be built tomorrow. This has been a process. I know because when Nick came on the show, he explained to me what the concept was, and I said, this is something that I definitely can support. What do people need to do? How can we get people to understand? It's not just Bernie, but it's about a movement. It's a People's Independent Party. They're leaving that part out, frankly, Nick, when they talk about you. This is Bernie. Yes, Bernie's, he inspired so many people, and we want Bernie to join. But also, we want you to join this party and get involved on a grassroots level to help change politics in this freaking country. Is that right?
That's right. Bernie's the best way to get to the new party because Bernie's the one who already built it. He created he has a donor base from the campaign. He has a volunteer base, national volunteer infrastructure, national donor infrastructure. He's also he popularized the progressive message, as his platform. He put the coalition together. That's a party.
He almost made the word socialism palatable to conservatives.
He did. And
so there's something, Curl.
And we've seen the way that Democratic Socialists has exploded in membership. We've seen all this. It's very exciting.
Absolutely.
It's all very exciting, this movement into independent politics, this recognition. And so, that is the most important thing, is getting to that, In one way or another, I feel we are on the road to that. And convincing Bernie, I ask that people, have some patience with Bernie. Convincing him is a process. Bernie's a very thorough guy. He likes to be able to say he's done everything he could. He wants to be able to say he's done everything he could to save the Democratic Party.
Right.
And so when it comes time to turn to something else, he could say, I did everything I could, And
look, just for a second, just think about it. It's been, 4 months?
It's been 4 months.
4 months.
It's been 4 months.
And you're at a summit where the name of the organization is being touted, supported by the leaders of the new progressive movement, I would say. That's a hell of an accomplishment. That's a hell. Look, I'm very excited. Look, tell people where to go to get more information so we can, continue to expand.
So we got a petition to Bernie. It's on our website, draftbernie.org. Please come sign. Tim's been an amazing friend from the beginning. And we've also got a crowd pack. This is somewhere where you can make a donation to the new party that only goes through if Bernie joins it. So you can make a donation there. The more it climbs, the more it terrifies the establishment. The more that Bernie gets to see, this is viable. The donor base is still there. They're dying to give to this.
They're there more than ever, man.
They're there more than ever. That's right. And then another thing that we're doing is we're putting together a coalition of progressive groups to help call Bernie to the town hall that Dr. West and I invited Bernie to. And so that, I think, is going to be very exciting to get him there because, we got to have that discussion with him. We got to have that discussion as a movement about what is it. I think we should have had that discussion in November. But here we are, when it shouldn't have been just, we're reforming the Democratic Party. Instead, we should have sat down. We should have said, what are our options here, And turns out we got a really great new option. We got somebody who effectively created a party. We can do that, And either one way or another, we need it too. And so you're right. It's remarkable how far we've come in just 4 months. This is how things change really quickly, and that is the nature of social revolutions.
Absolutely.
Is that pressure builds for a long time, and then things happen really quickly.
What's the name of the website? Draftbernie.org?
Draftbernie.org.
Draftbernie. Look, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm here with Nick Bronner. Draftbernie.org is an organization. Go join it, find out more, and we will continue to spread the word. Thank you so much for tuning in.
See you there.
You got it.